live yet?
Not quite. It's YouTube is preparing the stream.
And then we got to give James time to get it up on the website so they can post it so that the people who want to see the meeting can see it.
There it goes. We are live streaming.
And have you posted the link on the webpage, James?
Doing that now.
Hello?
All right, and the link is up.
All right. Ms. Gail, proceed on.
Excuse me, could you let Angela Foley in? She says that she's waiting. She's
Yep.
in the waiting room.
You may want to let her know. I don't see her in the waiting room. She may have used the other link, the one prior to Alan's and then the new one.
Okay, make sure you check and see if you can use the other link. He sent a second link.
Hey, I'm in the waiting room too.
You may be in the wrong waiting room because we don't see you there.
Yep,
There's two
We're-
links.
we're admitting everyone.
Okay, good enough.
I'm back.
Okay.
Are we ready now?
We were letting some people in right now.
Okay.
There are 18 meeting participants and they are all in. Whoops, just dropped to 17. But they're all in this room.
All right, I do not see. Let's see.
We have another iPhone.
Yeah.
That's probably me.
Okay. I don't see Angela.
Or Patsy. There's Patsy.
I went ahead and forwarded Angela the Zoom link just so it'll pop up in her email.
There's Angela in the waiting room. I'm letting her in now.
Okay, she's in.
All right, great. Sorry, I don't know.
Do we need to call the meeting to order again?
No, you've called it to order. Now you can go ahead if ever you need a motion to go in executive session.
Don't we
And
have to
then-
do introductions?
If you want to do introductions, you can do introductions. Absolutely.
I didn't know if we had to or not. We're identified on our,
It's up to you. You have the right to do that. You run the meeting.
well, I think we're identified by our names on our screens, and I need a motion and second for us to go into executive session to discuss investigative proceedings.
I move to enter into executive session. Jessica Lassiter.
I second.
Second.
Who's second?
I second Yolanda.
Yolanda. Thank you, Yolanda. All right, all those in favor of going to executive session, say aye.
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 Those opposed? Motion carried. We're ready to go into executive session.
James will make the transition right now.
Yep.
Not everybody made it.
Ashley, did you get a prompt to move to executive session? Hush. Or peppermint tea. I'll do eggnog. No, they could pop out of executive session at any moment. Hey, pup.
All right. The meeting is now live streaming on YouTube, and all 18 participants, it looks like, are back in the room. On case number 2021890, do I have a motion or determination on that case?
This is Michelle Warner, and I move that indefinite probation and after 5 years can petition the board. The order is to include lifetime monitoring agreement per the DOI.
Do we have a second to this motion?
Michelle, can you say the motion one more time? A motion to recommend indefinite probation and what?
After 5 years,
Okay.
can petition the board.
Mm-hmm.
Order to include lifetime monitoring agreement.
All right, who was second to that?
I'll second Shannon Skinner.
Shannon? Is there any questions? If not, we'll vote. All those in favor of accepting this motion in second, say aye.
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 All those opposed? The motion carries. Next is case number 2021-1158. Do I have a motion with this case?
I recommend to summarily suspend this case.
I second.
I have a question about your motion. You're recommending to suspend the case or suspend his license?
Suspend his license. I'm sorry. I can repeat it. I recommend to summarily suspend the license.
Okay, do we have a second to this motion?
I do. Angela.
Any discussion? All those in favor of this motion say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The last case is 2021-341. Do we have a motion for this case?
I move that we recommend intent to deny.
Do we have a second for motion?
I second
I'll
this
second.
motion.
Who was that? Second who?
Jessica.
Jessica spoke first, I think.
Okay.
Any discussion? All right, we'll take a vote. All those in favor of this motion on case 2021-341, say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, motion carries. And I believe that is addressing all of the investigative proceedings that we needed to address tonight. Is there any other information we need to discuss, Dr. Van?
Uh-oh, he's checked out.
There's nothing more from an investigative standpoint.
No, the only thing Dr. Collada wants to know is when do you all want to meet again to begin to address the finalization of the rules revision you want to propose?
We're waiting for a subgroup to meet on that? A working
No,
group?
no, actually, I think we're waiting to get back together to go over the work that has been proposed.
That's right, because we were doing it as a section
committee
at
of
a
the whole.
time.
Yes.
I would recommend after Christmas.
Between Christmas and New Year's or after New Year's?
After New Year's.
All right, I'll
after
get,
New Year's.
Jacinta and I'll get something set up. We'll send out a doodle poll in a couple of days.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Can I say something just real quick to Dr. Van? Could you also ask Susie Allen to give us an update on what's going on with the orientation course and exam that we had worked on, and she was supposed to make the changes, and I know there was a process going on, and I'd just like an update, maybe by the next meeting.
Basically, she's waiting for us to change the rules so she can adopt all the new rules, but I'll have her come to the next meeting, no problem.
That's right, because the new rules were gonna define some of the questions.
Right.
Yeah, but there's no, because the ones that the questions that we've changed, I don't think will change with the rules. And there are some of the questions that are out there right now are absolutely incorrect.
All right, well, we'll get that fixed. We can pull it down if you think. I'll have her at the next meeting when we meet on the first
Right.
week in January.
Okay, good. Thank
Jacinta, and
you.
I'll have her there for you.
Okay,
And Jessica, if you want to email Dr. Collada with the question that you wanted added to next month's agenda, the question that you had for discussion.
Okay. It was just the process of the laboratory assistant license. Like if they go to work at a different facility, how is that getting checked to make sure they're approved there where they go somewhere else?
You just send it to me, and I'll get it on the meeting. Just send it to me, because I will not get it exactly like you want it unless you send it to me.
But I mean, honestly, if Patsy can just answer that question, that's not any kind of violation of anything.
Okay, I can. When somebody is hired on at another institution, they're supposed to complete a new checklist on that person and train them to do what they do there.
The reason why I'm asking is I had a recent, it's a MLS that's applying, and they just passed their certification exam last week, and they've been licensed as a lab assistant for years at one facility, and they're working at an alternate facility under their temp license as an MLS, and they were told just this week by one of the personnel that they can take that license and go anywhere in the state and work, no matter where they got it, the lab assistant.
No, that's not true.
But they were told that. They said it was just under your name. It does not go by the facility.
By an analyst?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'll talk to them.
No, I don't think, Jessica, you were not talking about an analyst at the state board. You were talking about by an analyst. Ah.
And I thought it was by facility, and we've instructed our students that it's by facility, but they were told it wasn't this past week. That they could go anywhere to any facility as a lab assistant and practice as a lab assistant.
Well, I mean, they can get hired there, but that institution is responsible for completing the list of things that they are trained to do.
and they don't have to apply for another, they don't have to.
They do not have to apply for another license.
They just have to document that the new facility has approved them with this checklist.
Yeah, they don't have to have a new license, but they do. Each institution is supposed to have their own competency checklist.
But nobody's checking that.
And
No.
Told them.
Well, Clea should check it.
I told them that they were supposed to have that. Well, when they called, they were told they didn't need anything. They could go
Jessica,
work.
if you would send me the information as to who told them that, I can correct the problem immediately. But I'd like you to not send it, I'd like you to send it to me by email and not discuss it in the open session, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
Ms. Tabitha. All righty, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, we are adjourned. Merry Christmas.
Thank y'all. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas. Appreciate all your work.
Thank you.
Stopping the live stream now.